afternoon. We're good. Thank you for the other time. Thank you so much. Where's my sister?
She's in a meeting.
Oh. Brother, I'm fine. I'm so sorry.
How are you? You good? Happy to know you're well.
For Bola.
The Empress. I love it when you see BRIM.
Yes.
What does it stand for? What is it? Why BRIM?
BRIM is be real in making money.
Be real in making money.
There are so many ways you can make money. Peacefully.
Wow.
Work through it.
You know, you are so philosophical and you're just knowledgeable. Anytime there's something new. But we are thrilled to have you here. To hear your fascinating journey in the entertainment industry. I think that you've actually come a long way. And thanks so much for gracing our show with your presence.
Thank you. But first of all, I have to apologize. I should have been on
last Thursday. That's right.
Yes.
But it's
I
all
was
good.
Sick.
No problem.
I'm happy I have full life.
And it was your birthday as well. It leads me to ask you this question. How was it like on your birthday, being on a sick bed? You turned 47. You don't look it. You look like a 28 or maybe I'm now about to hit 30. How was it like on the day first before we talk about your good genes?
This year, I decided to take my day very cool. And I don't know why I even ended up on a hospital bed.
Really? So there was not going to be any celebration at all?
No. Before my birthday, every year, there's a feeling. It's natural. It comes to me. What to do. I pray about it, and I save some money along the year for things like that.
Right.
So this year, I was supposed to release a woman, a pregnant woman, from the prisons in Kumasi.
Okay.
When I realized, or when I was ready, by the time I was ready, a church had done that. And I had that intention already. So I spoke to Mr. Ibrahim, who is the CEO, the presenter, the host of Crime Check.
Right.
Yes, and Crime Check TV. Thank you so much, sir. And we have that friendship. We have that conversation most of the time. And when I spoke to him, I was, oh, you know. I was like, no, I still want to do it. Then my birthday is here. Instead of one person, why can't I do something to mark my birthday?
Wow.
So there's no need to go and do donation or go and... I wasn't ready to have a party. So we spoke, and when I said that, he was like, very happy. Why not, Nana? So I told him, Mr. Ibra, I don't have too much money. So let's look at the people that are committed and are something less than 5,000.
Wow.
If we can do that, then I can afford it. I can fund it. So when he said, oh, no, some people are even like 1,008, 1,002, 1,003. So with under 5,000, it's enough to get a lot of people. So we concluded on having 47 inmates out.
47 inmates.
Yes.
If averagely you even spent 2,000 on a person, multiply that by 47. You did a lot for them, Nana. 47
By
to
God's
mark
grace.
your 47th birthday.
Yes.
That's incredible.
Yes. I've gone through a lot this year. I have gone through a lot this year.
What informed that? You know, because I also see that you're very spiritual, so this must be divine to say that, look, I'm not just doing it for one person or two people, but 47. You've gone through a lot. Why that?
There are some things that when I do it, I get satisfied inwardly. I don't know how I can.
Do you feel fulfilled?
More than fulfilled. It's like, as a so sometimes the money I save for those things, sometimes it's not even enough. I have to go to other coffers.
And then
and this year I decided not to even go to my sponsors, because most of the time, the years, if you look at the things I donate, High Sense, Tasty Tom,
so you did
everybody's part.
All of this all by yourself. from your own coffers. No sponsor.
No.
Impressive.
Just to mark the peace in me right now. Yes.
Wow.
I had to do that, and I think it's the right thing.
You've been through a lot this year. You're recounting. Give us 2 instances where you want to prostrate, you want to lie down and say, thank you, God, for my life. 2 episodes will be.
I have more than 2.
Okay, give us 5. First one will be. Yes, beautiful. First one will be what?
First one will be, first of all, finding or seeing through the year. If every year, first January, if you enter the new year, you see how grateful you are to God.
Very thankful.
Yes, very, very thankful. And again, if I look at the year, I still have my work, I have my life, my baby,
that's right,
my family, everybody that, is alive in my family. 2, I am somebody who drives a lot. I drive to Kumasi and Accra any day, any time, depending on the call. And I go and come peacefully. I'm not a flight person. Me,
so you have phobia for...
Phobia, yes.
Oh, really?
Yes, but I'm fabulous.
But you have that fear for flying.
Yes.
So
and
you don't
when
fly
I'm
to
in
Kumasi?
When I'm in a small space.
Wow.
I have
so you
I like
not
to drive.
Want to drive.
And sometimes the things you're going to do in Kumasi with the timing of the flight and all that, it doesn't help me. So I like to drive. I've been driving the whole year myself.
Wow.
And God takes me back. Sometimes my cousin drives me and then we all go back safely.
So for that, you are grateful to God.
Yes.
Just, back and forth to Kumasi.
A whole lot. I'll keep some.
Keep some. No problem. So that'll be number 2. Number 3 will go. You wanted to give us 5.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Manuel, you make a
no. Until we hold you to it.
5.
So number 3 will be what? The third one will be?
Oh, the third one will be, you see, one challenge I faced when I came to Onia TV.
Right.
Sometimes these petty things, we take it for granted.
Yes, tell us.
But I'm one person, those things are things that I'm very grateful for. Look at the number of people I deal with in a day. Look at where I eat sometimes on the street. Hey, sometimes when I watch the video, I say, and I don't even know. I go back. Yes, I go back and I say, behave like a star small. Behave like you don't do this kind of thing. But I don't know. I ended up. I watch it. I'm talk. I'm money. I'm going to be. I'm Toby. I'm condo. We all feel crying. You know that kind of thing. So you don't do those things just for the camera. That is who you are. That's my life, Bola. I grew up with my grandmother, and me nana, no ton journey.
That is the fish, the
dry fish,
right?
And then sometimes gari. Sometimes me, I sell plantain.
Oh, so you sold plantain before?
Bola, you don't know too much about your sister.
Well, and people feel that you're all glamorous. You're just out there. Just
growing up was tough.
Tough for you.
Very tough, and surviving to this day. Every day, I am very grateful to God. I drive to Kumasi, and where my house is, I have to go through my old area to my new house. So every day is a reminder that this is where you were, and this is where
you now have your own house in Kumasi, or maybe houses in Kumasi are here. How many houses do you have in Kumasi now? 2 or 3? By the grace of God? 2? 5?
No.
No, listen.
I have some things.
I know, no, but you are an inspiration to the girl child.
Right now, I will say I have some things, but I have a complete home
in Kumasi.
Wow. For myself and family and friends if we have to go together any day.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
And other stuff.
We'll get into that in businesses and all of that. But you know what? You always appear stunning. I know you wanted to tell us about 5 things that you have gone through this year, but we will stick to the 3. It's fine. any known designer who's actually dedicated to you? People see you as a fashion icon. I've been at places where they pull up your pictures from, Instagram, from social media, and they want to say, I want to sew. You always keep it fresh. What informs that? Because it's exciting to see.
Yes, B, as a personality, not just celebrity, what you have to do is your image carries you.
Right.
24/7. I have come from a place that I cry on TV. I have this flares in my nose, and I do sort of things that right now you think I've forgotten. I still have them. But appearing like this, you might think, So people have watched me almost naked, bald head, everything, insulting people, all actions. So I don't need to behave any other way, or to probably do more, So these things, right now, if I do this or I keep myself well, so you see the difference when I'm working, or when an ordinary day, when
you're offset,
and when I'm coming on set like
That's right.
this, So as a personality, your brand is who you are. Your brand consists of your appearance, your words, your attitude, and everything. Like me, I am the company.
That's right.
It's not built on any other thing but my personality. So since myself from head to toe is a company, I must keep the company. I must have the CEO, the secretary, the workers, and the security.
Nobody has ever broken it down just like you did. You are the company. People say, oh, I'm the brand and all of that. But you let us understand that it goes beyond the brand. You're the company. You are the institution yourself.
Yes, because I know who I am.
That's right.
And I know what I can do and what I don't want to do. So when I'm working, you see it. When I'm not working, you have to see. I have personal stylists. It's not just when I'm coming on TV. I have
also, you have a stylist dedicated to you 24/7.
Monthly, on a less low salary, because we've sat down
and negotiated
that, hey, I'm going to be with you for a long time if you are ready. Don't look at my image and charge me. I will pay you this because I'm also building you.
So to keep this look, Nana, help us understand. You have a stylist.
Yes.
Do you have a personal designer as well for your clothes?
Yes, my stylist.
Your stylist?
I have about 5, 6, or let's say 8 designers in Ghana.
8 designers.
So my stylist deals with all of them.
8 designers.
Yes.
Wow. And also when it comes to a hairstylist?
And I have 2 makeup artists.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a whole institution that you have to run. So you're also helping create employment for people.
Yes. If you
How many people in all?
Oh, I think I have like 10 or 12 members.
Wow. And they are on your payroll to keep this brand.
We don't like pay ourselves like that too. We when I have money, they know.
You make it rain.
Yeah. When I don't have money, I tell him, I never in your
Oh, you're hoping like that?
When I have a company, I'm going to do a billboard. We are going to take pictures. I negotiate with the company, please. I have a team.
That's right.
The pictures you see out there, they do it, so they can do yours.
So you factor them in?
I factor them in. So it's not much. Sometimes they go like, oh no, our agency will take care of everything. We've already paid, and we can't have it. I say, please, put a 5,000 crown for mommy.
Come on. Yes.
Mommy, we will share.
You don't
just
leave
to let them
small
know.
Money on the table.
No, and they understand that. And they know that out of their 5,000, I won't take any. Yes. So I'll share.
You know what? You have a good heart. I wish, and I say that we should have about 1,000 Mcbrowns in Ghana, because the way you operate and you bring people around you. Tell us, growing up, what were your aspirations? I know you grew up in Kwadaso. Tell us about life in Kwadaso and growing up.
Oh, Kwadaso is fun, even now.
Yes.
When I go to Kwadaso, you see the attitude is changing.
Kwadaso not baum.
You were
born there, you were raised there.
Me, my miss woman crying on the
McCoy. You were born in Accra.
But it was like quick. You didn't see Kenoni Aqualantina me pecan. I think so soon Koya will me taxi mukra.
Oh, she nearly gave birth to you in a taxi. That's why you love driving.
Me pecado do, me peca.
Car for no problem. It's an appeal. Somebody will surprise you with a car. So that's a call from the Empress. So you grew up in Kwadaso. Tell us about life in Kwadaso.
Okay, in Kwadaso, yeah.
Yes.
Now our family houses are those round, you know, round like
a compound house.
Compound house, round.
Okay.
10 bedrooms. Your uncle, your auntie, into Obiana and Emma or one room.
That's
kind
right.
of using one toilet, one washroom.
Wow.
Yes, one entry, one exit, the same entry.
God has blessed you.
So when they lock it, you stay outside, or your mommy will come in, or you have to pass around and go and knock your mother's window. Then, because that time there's no phone, there's no bell.
That's right.
And then my grandma moved us from the roundhouse to her uncompleted building. I'm sure when she was young, she was trying to build, and she couldn't finish. So that kind of house, you know. So I remember my grandmother took me to Kedetia, and when we were going, she had tied her something and was on her head. When we got to Kedetia, she gave it to me. I mean, from the car.
You were how old?
Oh, I think I was around 12, 14
Okay.
there. 14, 15 there. My grandmother loved me so much. That's right. That kind of thing. Wherever
nobody
she goes,
gets to rape you.
Rape me. So wherever she goes, she takes me along. To funeral, I'll follow her. To her friend's house, she will take me. She will leave everybody and take me. So when we got to Kejetia, I saw that my grandmother is selling her clothes in Toma. Your friend of Afretie.
What's that?
In Ashanti region, Afretie means the things you've wear, you've used, if you come to sell them, especially in Toma cloth. And I saw that, I didn't understand it. So when she sold it, right there, we went to the Dr. Men's area there to go and buy roofing sheet. They folded it, we put it on top of it, brought it to Kiletia Paupa, on top of a trotro to Kwadaso. So I realized that she went to roof one of her room in the house there, and then she moved us from there.
Goosebumps. Wow.
If I talk about it, I'll even cry. And that, she took us to her house. So that's where I grew up.
Wow.
I know the bore me and son to the chance in season.
You've done all of that?
Yes.
Kumasi Bruni, Kwadaso Bruni.
Yes. Yes. And
people know your name, they don't know the story, Nanamba. Indeed. And how's education like for you? Primary school, secondary school?
Primary school, you know, when I was young, not my brain.
Okay.
I was brilliant, and you know, separate home. My mom traveled when we were young.
Right.
And what happened was, we keep changing schools. So I ended up, I've gone to like Minnesota International, Peters International, Central International in Kumasi, and then a lot. So, but in the end, I even came to where your office,
Latibiokoshi.
Blacksmith. School near your German.
Okay.
I went small.
The GSS there?
Yeah, by the roadside.
Okay, yeah, you were there?
I went there for like almost a year. Because we were living in Latibiokoshi Club 600.
Wow, you've been through a lot.
Club 600. Going to Sukora then.
Well, we are Gawa.
Few. Ko we manu shishibe. Ko benin ke lebawi wo kakako.
And then primary school. So secondary school.
Secondary school. I finished. I ended up from Latibiokoshi all that to Kwadaso LA. Okay. That's where I finished my JSS, my JHS.
All right.
That time was JSS.
Yeah.
And then I had the chance to go to St. Louis Secondary School.
Oh.
But I missed the opportunity.
What happened?
Because at that time, I'd lost my grandmother and then my auntie, who were taking care of us at that time, was selling second-hand clothes. So at every vacation, she would take us to Côte d'Ivoire to go and sell furs. And then by the time we come, it's like when school is about to open. Sometimes when we come, school is even open. And so when I wrote the exams and we were waiting for the result, we went to Côte d'Ivoire. to market the second-hand
You
clothes.
speak French?
Oui, je parle français. Oui, je connais très bien en Côte d'Ivoire.
Moi, un peu.
Ah bon. Toi, tu parles très bien, Gang. Moi, je parle pas.
Please, let's leave it
Donc,
here. Oh, wow. So you used to go to La Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, to go and hawk, sell second-hand clothes. You must have been around 15, 16 there.
yes, around 16, 17, 18 there.
So that's how come you missed secondary education.
Yes.
You would have gone to St. Louis.
I missed St. Louis. The time I came, now I had a letter from St. Louis.
So you were admitted?
I was, but it was too late. When we came, they had already replaced somebody.
Wow.
So St. Louis gave us a letter to go to Prince of Peace Secondary School. That's their second school in Kumasi.
Okay.
A Catholic school at St. Louis.
So you went there?
I went there. Even that one, they were open, but they took me. So I involved myself a lot in the sports and everything. First term, second term, I stopped the school.
Oh, so you truncated your secondary education after second term?
Third term, I left.
You didn't go back third term?
I left.
Were you a truant? Were you a stubborn girl? Or
no,
you didn't have the financial support?
Financially.
Financially, there was nobody.
There was
now
nobody.
You can pay for 47 or 100 people to go to school.
Wow. There was nobody because that time my mom too had traveled and she doesn't have the document.
Grandma wasn't there.
Grandma was not there, so it was my auntie, the one that comes after. My mom comes after, was taking care of us. So my mom too had traveled a whole lot. She would send money, but you know it's not enough for. We were three. My auntie had 2 boys. My mom had 3, left 3 behind. So by the time the money come, we are paying arrears.
Yes. Wow.
Of our feeding and everything.
So you made it a decision to quit?
Yes.
And then work to take care of the family? Is that what it was?
Yes, somehow. I made a decision to quit. And then I started petty trading and all that.
What were you selling?
Oh, I could do rice in the morning, sell in my area. In the afternoon, I had like a charcoal place. It's my grandmother's house. Corner, I have charcoal that I sell. I have, in the evening, I'll do kusia yache.
Look, you're a hustler.
Yes.
Today, the charcoal seller is wearing a white shirt. Like
yes, so Buko Banku said that.
Yes, exactly.
Kofi Kinata said that, yes.
So you represent that. You've sold charcoal.
That the charcoal there, from morning, many okra, the house people, because later, my grandmother did that. People came to rent the place, the houses. When you want a house, she will tell you, Masa, Mami 2 months, first cabra and I'm bought down with somehow. And then our boss, no Vietnam. So we started having tenants, people in the house, like that. So when I'm not there, as for the charcoal, they will know that mother be the obi to be the and then they'll put my money down. And then
interesting conversation only on Star Channel today. Indeed, some revelations here. How then did you get into acting? I mean, during the intro, I recounted how you were discovered by Miracle Films. You heard that call on the radio for an audition. Walk us through that. How old were you?
I think I was around 23.
Okay.
Yeah, 23 more. I'd come back from America. And, you know...
Oh, so we didn't get the American story. So as you were selling, buying and selling, at a point you traveled to the USA?
Yes. As a young girl, I don't know anything. My uncle came from the US. I didn't even know he was my uncle till I think he saw me playing table tennis before he got to the house.
Okay.
So when he was in the house, I came. And he was like, and you know about table tennis? No. And I'm saying, now I no. And then my auntie was like, if you say, no. When you were traveling, she was young.
Wow.
And she was like, more than me. It's like, she was like, no. What I saw, I have to help her. Take her to America. I can get sponsorship for her from Maryland, something. And then, I don't know anything. One day I was there when my uncle came. Bola, Mcbrown.
Tell us the story. Today we are celebrating you. You're also an inspiration to many. Bad or Danama.
When she came, I didn't know anything. As a young girl who knows a Wanko school, when we trying to find myself, even after breaking, I went to College of Business Studies. Myself admitted myself to the school, but And also maybe you know me 2 years after Prince of Peace.
Right.
But my name them there.
So you also had to abandon that dream as well. To be a secretary, you didn't.
Yeah, because when you are home, people ask you, "Mother, are you not going to school? Are you not going to school?" I realized the school was in my area. So to avoid those questions,
right.
I enrolled myself there, and it was in an afternoon school, from 2 to 4, so 2 to 5. So I go for 3 hours. That kind of school. So when I finished, and my uncle came into the picture, he brought whatever documents for me. Said, "This is my document to travel with."
You didn't go for an interview for a visa?
Didn't even know. I've not done that before. I've not gone to an embassy before. I don't even know. Bola, I'm confessing here.
You are confessing, yes?
Yes.
So to travel to America, you never went to the embassy for a visa?
No, all I saw was
the documents, your visa. But you were able to board the plane and go to America?
Yes, because the person was just like me.
Oh, so what they call into shame. They had somebody who looked like you.
I'm confessing.
You're confessing.
I had a shame.
A shame. But at least today we talked to.
Yeah. Into minim was around 22 there, 20 to my 23. Now looking at this country, people say we all say it's hard. It has been hard since. You know, but now when we were young, you know, we didn't see it. Things will not change better.
This was what in the 1990s, yeah?
Yeah, 99, 2000. I didn't know Mcbrown. I said, "Won't you go?"
Wow.
You will go.
You will go. Because you were innocent. You didn't know anything about that.
Know. So
they gave you somebody's passport. You traveled. So you got to America.
I got there, and somehow, I don't want to continue. I got arrested.
You got arrested at the airport? And you were deported?
And I was deported.
Oh, no.
And you know, Mcbrown, my dear friend, deporting. Me name anything. So when they brought me back, I was so sad. I was like, why is it that my turn? But I didn't know that they had done that. It was when I came. That
so they didn't tell you anything? And you went alone or with your uncle?
Alone.
Oh, no.
My uncle is dead. And coming can't say
yes, but he was trying to help.
He was trying to help. And he had loved me since, and he took care. He gave me the name Mcbrown.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
So that is not your dad's name or anything? People are saying your dad is white. Is it true?
Me papa oh.
Papa Ghana. Ghana. Interesting. So all those, you know, stories, and you are the daughter of a Scottish person or a Canadian. You've heard that before? Your father was alive when you were going through all
But I didn't know him. I didn't grow up with him.
Have you reached out to him?
Oh, we are cool.
Oh, you are cool now.
We speak.
God bless you.
He always wake me up and I get angry. He always call me early morning. I can't say, I'm a brain. Don't frame after 10. But that's when you need to.
We'll be going for a break, but before the break, let's end the US story. So, have you been able to travel back to the US?
No, I haven't.
Oh, so then this is a call to the US Embassy. Because of that,
I've applied.
You were banned. I think we should talk to the US Embassy. Look, this is your camera. Tell us something. At that time, you were innocent. You didn't know anything. What would you like to say to them? Have you applied? When was the last time?
Yes, I have.
And what are they saying to you because of that story?
It's a crime. So.
But I think after 10 years.
Yes, but I'm okay.
This is your camera.
Okay, I will say that I didn't know about it. It's true. And you know, this thing about Ghanaians, let me say it. When we are going to the embassy, even now, we are very scared. We start shaking. And for that matter, we keep lying. And you know, sometimes we feel like when we see the white person and we don't get them visa, we are coming home to die. Or the person will kill us. But because of that, we always keep losing or missing our chances. So I would use this opportunity to say that we should now, if you're going to the embassy, things have changed even more than my time.
Correct.
Now fingerprint, now everything is there. So we should do things right now. Now if I go and you don't give me, I'm okay. If you give me, I'll be very happy.
That's right.
But because I will come genuinely now. I'm coming genuinely now. And I'm saying that to everybody, go genuinely. because the records will be there forever. And if you keep lying, it will go against you.
Interesting one.
I'll beg them
Right.
that please, American Embassy, consider me again. Look at my record. I'm not a bad person. I've never been a bad person because I really knew what I've done and I wanted to correct it. And I want to take this opportunity to tell everybody same. And that is life.
That is life.
Okay.
I mean, life happened, and I think that after this, I'm also going to make sure that I put you in touch with the very good woman who is the U.S. ambassador. I believe that you can plead your case. You can sit down with her. Like you said, a lot has gone on within these years, and now look, you own a lot of stuff. Your destiny has changed, if I should put it that way. So hey, I think you should go back to the U.S. Why not?
XFM. I heard our late brother. Kwame Uswansa had an interview, and then he left some numbers behind that whoever is interested to go to Miracle Films. I went there, and I don't know how God always, in my difficult times, opened doors for me. So I went to Miracle Films. At that time, his shop was at Edum. So I went there, and God works
mysterious ways.
Most in my life, I always say this. Just when there's an obstacle or a difficult time and I don't know what to do, there's a direction. That's how God does it, or do something different. So when I went there, I met a lot of people, but I met two guys, and they were like, if you want to act, then you have to register. I registered, and I was like, put my name there, but I don't have money.
Right.
So when he wrote my name there, and I said, I had said I don't have the money. He was like, oh, no, you have to, if you want to be part. So I was like, I'm going to bring money, but you put my name there. I will bring you the money.
Wow.
So immediately I stepped out. I met Morris, and big thank you to Morris and Mr. James Abuaji, and Joe.
Abuaji.
Joe, and both were at Miracle Films.
Okay.
So they were like, who are you looking for? I was like, I want to act, but they said I should go and get money. I know somebody down there, so I'm going to get money, but I have my name there. And they were like, come. I could see, money what do you want to do? And then I told them. So right there, the guy gave me a script that this is the script, go and learn. I said, I don't know what it's about. So it's a storyline. So it's like Aku is a girl or a cock and a hen kind of story. So when you are reading, you follow it.
That's right.
I said, okay. I took the script home. So the next Sunday, we went to audition at Cultural Center. That's where they had said the rules already. I thought I was going to read the script when I come and
then
they
I'll be
auditioning. I sat. They were auditioning themselves, as in the Miracle Films they had done audition long time ago, and they were now trying to figure who to have this role. But they give one character to about 4 people. So that was what they were doing. I was seated watching. So after everything, it was like we had done. These are the people we are going to be working with, but everybody to stay glued. In case somebody miss out, we will call you. So I was like, hey, it's in bed and cry. And he was like, okay, right now, I want to start creating crew from Kumasi. Everybody comes from Accra. So this production, we are going to bring people from Accra. And then I'll get people from here to assist them. So by third production, you all will have an idea of sound or this or that. So after that, I was like, so I want people right now to be light people, then they will stand up. Makeup, then you get another people. So you got to costume. So like costume, everybody was seated. Costume, everybody was seated. I said, let me say, costume, your daddy.
You didn't even know what.
I didn't even know. What. They were using some terms there.
Yes,
so I didn't know what it was. That term, but I know that costume is like creating an outfit for some. So costume, my dad was, say you man need din kra no wona be che omuntare obeto obebobo obi apon ko fie no na wo de wo bobo niam nto obi ampe. So when the person said that, I said, so I can't with him, so I'm going to be on the set with them. Then I stood up. I said, "Sir, I'm new here. The costume, I don't know it, but if you show me or you teach me,
learn.
I'll do it."
Wow.
And he was like, "Oh, okay, and come and write your name here. Where do you live?" I said, "Kwada." So I said, "Oh, I live at Tanoso, opposite Yasantua Secondary School. Kwada so and Tanoso is like Adenta Medina." So I said, "Then I'll come." So the Tuesday, he gave me Tuesday morning, I went there. Then
You are a child of faith and a child of God.
and that's how come I'm here.
So you didn't start off with acting. You saw an opportunity in providing or assisting them with costume. And then you transitioned.
Yes, because on the set, after 3 days, their car spoiled. And me too, I have been driving when I was 16.
Oh, you started driving when you were 16? When you were
Yes, when I was 16. So I had knowledge about cars. And in between that time, I dated somebody who works at magazine.
Oh, you dated a mechanic or somebody?
Not a mechanic, a businessman.
A businessman, okay.
Yes.
Who was
trading around magazine and
in car parts.
In car parts. And also in
magazine.
cars. Yes. He
At
bought
age
me
16?
my first car.
At age 16, you were dating
No. I started driving my grandfather's big car, Dadabi.
At age 16.
Age 16.
But when you started dating that businessman, you were how old?
I was around 21.
21?
Yes.
Oh, you got a big man then.
Yes.
Rich man.
So
Magazine didn't know who is car.
The car never paid me.
He gave you your first car.
Yes.
At 21.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. We are someone in Tema and Usian in Tem.
In Tema and Ocean in Tem. Of course, when you're able to, get into it early, then you also learn.
When he saw me, because of my background in French, so I was working at the comm center. I wanted to work.
You love to work.
I was working at the comm center. And then he came to the call there. And we were like, I should call the Bola. Because he was selling some cars. He was trading between Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire, just like my auntie. So when he came, he was like, "Cote d'Ivoire, I've called this number, it's not going, what is wrong?" At that time, there were telephone booths where you buy cards. And then when you want to receive a call, you go to the call center, you take their number, you give to a person abroad. So they will call there and they will come and call you.
Come a long way.
Then you go to booth 1.
Yes.
Then you go and listen to a call kind of. So when he came, he was like, "I've called down for the past 3 days. I'm not getting the person. I want to. He needs this car and I have it. I have a customer that I have to, so please try for me." So I dialed. It was not going first. It was not going to the third one. It went. It was like, wow, a call. Come on. So he didn't even go to the booth because when he's reading your charges go high.
That's right.
So he was like, "Hello, monsieur, Fofana, ça va, friend, Ghana, car, bring. I said, "You want to speak French?" He was like, "Yes." I said, "For me, what do you want to tell him? I can speak for you." I took the phone. He was like, say it now. Tell him. I said, "Catch and say, menya car nibi." So I was like, "Bonjour, monsieur. Pardon, monsieur l'a dit que le voiture là, il peut t'envoyer. French, then I come back and I tell the man, si tu es prêt, il va venir, il va envoyer ça en Côte d'Ivoire pour toi. Vous avez oui, je fais ça. Faut le dire que m'a dit, il faut qu'il vienne en Côte d'Ivoire parce que j'avais l'argent prêt pour aller. I said, okay, pardon, je vais lui dire ça. Then I come back and I tell the man. And then the man sat down. He's like, "My God, me what Tommy? What a French! Wow, we are lucky girl. Wow, my year corner sign call. Then I'll come back again for you to make another call. Tell him again the same. I'm going to plan it. Tell him the day I'll go out." Truthfully, the guy came back in the evening because I was on afternoon shift. I go to bed at 2. So after that, in the evening he came. Then he sat down. We had a long chat. He didn't say anything. Then he went. The next day he came to pass by. He stopped. He sat down. He didn't make a call. We chat. Me, I didn't know anything. Then he went. In the evening he came. We sat down. We chat. Then he left. So the third day he was coming. I was like, "Where do you live?" All this while he didn't ask me that. I said, I live at Kwada. So he said, oh, okay. Can I drop you? I said, hey. Then you drop me by the roadside, because if my auntie catches me, my grandma made age man. So he dropped me by the roadside. So he dropped me. On our way going, I was like, hey, okay, you went, it was Tico.
Oh,
it was new in Kumasi,
okay.
and nobody had that. So I was like, okay, when he come, and it was so cute. So when we go, like, do you know how to drive? I said, yes, I can drive. I was, are you sure? I said, yes. So we got to Prempeh College, and there was a police barrier there. So after the barrier, he gave me the car. He said, drive, let me see. Then I drove the car to my junction. He said, no, where is your house? I said, I won't show you my house. Come to my work if you want me. Because if I show you and you come, my auntie will let me stop.
That's right.
So I won't show you. So he dropped me. The next afternoon, he came again. In the evening, he said, if you can drive the car home. I said, no, when I get to the police barrier, I can't cross. So he crossed with me, gave me the car, and then he left. So I went to park the car at the filling station.
You couldn't take it home?
I went to park the Tico at the filling station. Then I walk home. The next morning, come for the car. Afternoon, that morning I come and look at the car, and I'll go home. And then I'll go home.
So he gave the car to you?
At that time, he didn't say he was giving it to me, but the fact that I can drive and park, the key, everything, I come and look at the car. Is he still there? I don't want trouble. And I'll go home. So in the afternoon, in the evening, he came to the work. He was like, if you can drive, take the car. I like you. I said, hey, then don't come to my house. Always come here. If you come to my house, my auntie sees me. He'll stop me from the work. So he kept on coming to the workplace, sit there, and then we started dating.
You dated for how long?
I dated till I left for America. Ooh. Because when my uncle saw me, it wasn't a day. Okay. It took him years. 2 years
to get you to America.
To America. Wow. So it took me years. He changed my name, went to Pioneer. That time it was Kumasi Pioneer. Went to do affidavits. He changed my name from Felicity Ajiman. Then he said, if you go to Abroche and you become a big star, Felicity Ajiman, no, let's put your grandmother's name there. Because I was named after my grandmother. Right. It's Nana Ama Usua. And he was like, no, keep the Ajiman because that's a family name. So Ama Usua is your soul name, so it's okay. So it was Nana Ama Ajiman. And it was like, for you to be special, let me add the Mcbrown to it, because when I went to South Africa to teach, a professor saw how brilliant I was. I was Joseph Boachi. And professor was like, no, Joseph Boachi, it's okay. But I served the professor, and the professor gave me his name. So I was Papa Kofi Mcbrown. And he made me unique among Ghanaians, among
the students.
Yes, the students, among everybody. When you talk of Mcbrown, it's not just about you, the name. There's something about you that represents the name. It was different. Nobody will have that name.
Do you believe that change of name also helped you to excel? I mean, from Ajiman that you used to, answer to. You feel Mcbrown, that name is a blessing indeed.
I think my uncle blessed me. He blessed me with that name. Because with the explanation he gave, I fell in love with what he was telling me. I was like, yeah, Papa Kenya Bado, Sesano Mami. Then that name has changed me. Wow. And that's what has made me.
Interesting.
Yes.
And you were a superstar, a household name and all of that. You've starred in over 200 movies, is that right?
More than that.
More than 200 movies?
Yes.
Amazing. Walk us through your work ethic. You are disciplined, you are consistent, you are affable. How do you do that? Walk us through that, Mcbrown.
B, I'm one person that before I make an attempt, I must think through. I must fall in love. And I must see the future.
That's right.
Of whatever I want to do. Sometimes I get deceived by the future. But the present gives me a level that even when the future turns to the other side, I can still flow. So I think about my steps. I'm a human being, I forget myself. But when I'm working with Bola, I'm not just getting a salary from you. I must leave Bola's place happy and with a lot of knowledge, going to survive on my own. I'm that type. I work with you for 2 years. I'm not going to be on the same level with you, but you'll be happy to see where I will
Your progression.
be. Yes.
Talking about work and living and all of that, I know, yes, you got into television presentation, you're on UTV and all of that. Why did you have to leave? Did you get a better offer from Media General or Onia TV? Did you say to yourself that, I've got into this crescendo or this level, I want to move on? What was it for you, Nana? For the first time, maybe you want to let us into it.
Oh, B.
Yes.
I will say it this way, and genuinely,
Please do.
I will say it. Me know ye Juma, and if I am not feeling good, I would want to move on, but I would want to move peacefully, because I know where my vision is. Media General, if I get tired, I will move. It's like that with every human
Were
being.
you tired with Mcbrown's Kitchen and everything, hosting showbiz?
I'm not tired with hosting. I won't be tired.
You were not tired?
No.
But you said you were tired, so you wanted to move on from UTV.
What I say I'm tired is where you get in life. It's not the environment, and it's not the people.
Okay.
It is me.
Okay.
I have done this. This is the line. My year drew her. Me here another space. To a higher speed, no ye. And mommy leverage, you know. And mommy okay, but me feel say, me na me de me home. And I'm in baby, I'm de me continue. I just want to have another set. I don't know if you understand me.
They could have provided the same set for you with a different feel.
Maybe
still
I am not getting the right words.
Maybe. Tell us.
I am not getting. Despite Media is still a home.
Right.
From here, if I want to have an interview,
Great.
I can call Father.
Anytime.
I still speak to Father on your. I will tell you.
Good.
We are very good friends.
Thanks for clarifying that.
I still speak to Father. I can call Father and say, Father, we hear promo. United Showbiz, me know na building here. I say me baso. I be me want say Father be can know. I be hear me want. O can know make despite all. Uni we intra. Me da so na fine. O can know.
So all those, rumors and things that are there.
Dr. Sapon. To be honest, me Dr. Sapon and say me despite. Because yana crofo fix me nim despite me fa ho. E anasa me as a ho na say me power until me ko can no.
Okay.
Logistically.
You respect the structures.
Yes, I will. And I know Father will not say no for me to even go to the other side. I left UTV peacefully.
So why was there the brouhaha and all the things? And sometimes when you post, people will say we are attacking them. When they also post, people feel there's something. How come?
Maybe the time was short, because my last presentation on UTV was 25th December. And like I said, I left UTV peacefully because I had told Father before 25th. God is my witness. Me impese major mark basa because my age my didi wo ho. Me mitimi ko despite papa miniska offer miniska. On share me kwa. Oh. What you say? Anya me pay no na hwe me wo. Na me call despite also. Oh. Intino, I told Father before, and Father was like, I won't let you go. That's the truth.
Wow.
And I knew say man fa force and kwa ma me nko.
Okay. Did you tell Dr. Sapon, or it was only Father?
It was only Father. Because before United Showbiz, I had Mcbrown's Kitchen, then Father was the one I was dealing with. And what I do is, the work, Father is the boss.
That's right. So you respect the structures?
The structures.
Super.
I don't take advantage of my uncle despite or my friendship. Inti na kwa ite say uko you see despite abe manipulate situation, you know. Wa anka so move to ana ite say Father any papa nini kind of no. That was not the idea. Okay. So since everything UTV, I don't go to despite.
So Father didn't want you to leave.
To go.
And why did you still have to go? That means that you didn't give him that respect, or you thought if you listen some more you'd be, asked to stay, so you didn't want to?
This is it, B.
Tell us.
When Father didn't want me to go, I already had a feeling to go. And this work, we work with feelings. We work with, the energy is the feeling. It's not about the salary. It's not about media. Generally didn't give me anything special that Despite couldn't have given me. Your feelings.
Okay.
Into no, me feel it say. Na me person me changing my brand no.
Okay.
So kakra. Enye ne boni mo.
Do you have regrets leaving UTV for media journal?
I don't think I regret anything I do in life because like I said, I think through it and I see the vision. Into me regret it. Media am any gene say my build this show no that so jina na so na bit na ho no kasa on to me and wonyam no it will come back to me too. It will share.
Do you watch UTV or United
me
Showbiz?
Share, but me who social media.
I who social media, but you don't make it a point to say I'm tuning in.
No crying in 19 a man family show no Hannah Anshe Saturday.
Oh, so you thought through it that you don't want to have a conflict of
Media General gave me freedom to do what I want.
To pitch it head to head, you could have done that.
No, one can mean chasing.
No, I'm saying that you could have done that at the same time.
Yes. Media General told me that this is a platform we are giving you. What can you bring on board? Then I took my ideas to them. And then we all sat down. They said, okay, we have this time, we have this time, we have this time, we have this time. Choose. Which one we're going to pick? I could have chosen Saturday because no matter what, I had time to do that. That one. I said, no, my show is different. So I want people to relax and take me through give them new energy to the new week.
Right.
So I want a Sunday. Besides, Saturdays are too busy for me. Kumasi na ufri everywhere you to me I needed my Saturday too. Okay. I missed a lot of VGMs. I missed a lot of events. I missed it all because of Saturday.
Hosting Saturday shows.
Do you know I was supposed to be presenting Global Citizen?
Oh, really? So you were the original MC for Global Citizen? You missed it because of United Show, because you were on air around that time. This is news for us.
Yes.
So you were the original MC for Global Citizens that happened in 2022 in Ghana at the Independence Square.
I was part of the Ghanaian MCs.
Oh.
So one of them took my role. Which I
okay.
Those are all the things put together that.
And you thought the Saturday should be for me. Is it also about family as well?
Yes, because like I said, funerals, programs, parties, other stuff that I missed a lot. Or most of the time I'm not there.
Right.
And because I'm on TV, they'll forgive me. But truthfully, I also sometimes want to be there.
You want to be there. So you also want to be at the events, the Ghana Music Awards, the Emmy Awards, Global Citizens like you mentioned and all of that. And you're right. Weddings, funerals.
Yes.
Oh, a lot of social programs happen on Saturday.
And also I had tasks from people. When I was at UTV, they were like, Nana, we want to come on your show. We want to, but I realized that show was not like built for that kind of
So you changed the concept. You created the Onia showbiz.
Especially the Friday ones.
The Friday ones. It was your concept too.
Yes.
Ooh.
Because of the request or the people that always come to me.
And congratulations, because you see the trends and all of that, and you do a lot of philanthropic, deeds as well. I can see that you're very human at heart. And that is what informs that.
It's from, like I said, where I'm coming from. I can't forget it.
That's right.
My house, to go and sleep on my beautiful bed, I have to pass through where I used to be. Wow. So I see my family house.
Your family house.
I see my grandfather's house. I see my classmates. I see this. I see them. I go like, God is good. God is indeed good. So you've transitioned from acting and, now Mcbrown's Kitchen. You've done. Do you have that running as well, or you've shelved it for some time? Yes, for the past season. Is it coming back on screen? It is. Okay. Bigger and better. Bigger and better. And more. Give us the scoop. When? We are having it through to December. Wow. Yeah, the next season is coming. The next season of Mcbrown's Kitchen. I went for a break this season because I've not been too well from June. Yeah. Are you expecting another baby? I wish. Oh, you want to have another baby? Yes. Are you trying for it then? I've not started, but if I don't get it, I'll surrogate. Oh, you surrogate? Yes. I really want to have another child. After 50, I want to have a baby running in my house and keeping me busy. But 50, you should be done and over traveling with. I'm a family Baby person. Magazine is there. baby magazine must have a brother or a sister. I'm just putting a few things down together.
Wow.
I will.
You will?
I will. If my doctor say I cannot.
You go for?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
You really want to have another baby?
Yes.
People say at your age, 47, and come on, have fun. You have baby girl, Maxine, and you should be okay. You want to have maybe, preferably a boy, right?
Yes, and especially now that there are options.
The option, yes.
And
Yeah.
But we can't abandon our dreams.
That's right.
So after 50 or when I'm hitting 50,
you want to give birth.
I know I cannot do cry. I would go through the right process.
Wow,
to have
interesting. We'll be going for a break, but before the break, tell us about what makes you happy, Nana Mcbrown. I know you're passionate about helping others, you love your work and all of that. But aside that, what drives you? What makes you happy?
Well, what makes me happy, first of all, is life. But you see, when you're alive and you don't have the things in it you are not happy. So let's say, assume that God has given us life. So in the life, what will make me, Nanama, here happy is money.
Money?
See the way I said it?
It's money.
And that's why I work too much for it.
Wow. You're overly rich, and
no,
we see
no overly rich.
You've done a whole lot of ambassadorial deals.
But
done adverts.
Some can be done for free, that.
Oh, you've done some adverts for free?
No, I'm just saying that.
Or some ambassadorial deals
and
for free?
some can be done discounted.
I know, but of course, I heard a little bird whispered that you don't charge less than 200,000 Ghana cedis to become an ambassador.
Oh, David.
You don't charge 200,000.
Oh, David.
But you've charged that before.
Oh, me
no. But you started in how many adverts thus far? Or you're a brand ambassador for how many brands?
I think I can count like 10.
Like 10?
Wow. Yes, I think so. And they won't say, Hano, Ghana, no, sometimes cry, no. I'm in person, right. Because
now we can talk about high sense. There's Dedel spices. There's
Tasty Tom. My Way Insurance.
My Way Insurance, yes.
Soft Care.
Baby
diaper.
You are the preferred brand.
Tissues.
Bellpack
and right
tissues.
now, Kivo Gari.
Oh, Kivo Gari as well.
Yes.
That is 7. I've seen a lot more. You've done some more as well.
Hey, you want to?
Yeah, I think that I can't. There's what?
A lot.
Holy mosquito spray, right?
Holy mosquito spray. Do you want to go on and on?
It's okay. We'll go for a short break. When we come back, we'll talk about motherhood. There are a lot of people who look up to you and how you are with your child. And even I think when she was 1, you got a deal to become an ambassador. And for me, even for my little girl, sometimes, what's their place? Amalina or something? Amalina. Fantastic. You made them, what it is. I should say proudly.
Oh, I should have added Amalina too. I'm sorry.
Exactly. So congratulations. What you did for your baby girl Maxine at 1 or 2, I don't remember the age, but you got her to be a brand ambassador. Yes. How is motherhood like, first and foremost? Walk us through it.
Motherhood is amazing.
You gave birth to your first child at what age?
At 41 to 42.
41 to 42. You had been trying to give birth.
I celebrated 42. I think my home was in a few months.
Oh. And before that, you were trying to have a baby of your own?
Yes.
It took you how many years?
I started having a baby from the guy who bought me the car.
And you weren't getting pregnant?
No.
Is there a condition? Are you
I know.
medically?
There wasn't.
Nothing.
There wasn't.
Also, at age 20, you've been trying to have a child?
That guy wanted to have a child with me at that time. Wow. And it was not coming. So
were you crying always?
Oh, at that time I wasn't crying. I was young. And
at what age did you start getting worried that, you're trying, having unprotected sex and still nothing's happening?
Getting worried started after 32. I actually bought my first house at age 32.
Oh, you bought your first house? In Kumasi?
No, Accra here.
Accra?
Small house. You
still have that?
Yes, I still have it.
Wow.
Some estate houses.
Yes.
I still have it. So after that is when I realized that I say, they met me out. Man wire cry met me.
Who were you dating at that time?
That time, I think I'm shared any serious relationship.
Oh, right. Was it before Ochame Kwame or after that Ochame Kwame came?
Oh, Ochame long ago.
Oh, long ago. After the burger, after the man.
What burger?
The magazine guy.
Oh, magazine there. Before I became an actress.
An actress, okay.
Or not the businessman, not in the baby cry.
Ready to spend on
you.
you.
Me and say, me what TV so. After we didn't really break up giddy because even now when he sees me we still
talk. You still have
yes, when he sees me we talk, we still talk. Ochame Kwame when he sees me we talk.
Oh, you still talk to him?
Yes.
Is his wife your friend?
No, because I didn't know her from anywhere.
Yeah.
So industry I want to make I say on Chiame. You be done for. Oh, then I'm a G.
Then now G. I love that. I love your opinion.
Me and feel.
But you still talk to Ochame Kwame?
Ochame no, me cried no, baby na meet you on Remano.
Why do you guys break up? What is the why?
I won't say it's a relationship, and then when we talk about it, it will mess up everything. I don't know how they will take it.
No,
but kind of encouraging certain relation. I always tell people that me ya korabio and come dream aware me oba after 35.
What are you saying? That you will not consider marriage before 35? Really?
Me my dream aware after 40 or probably 45.
You are setting the standard.
But not to me no be awo. Meaning say many issue they making, but look, the principle of life, mistake na ye no. Oni obi wo ba ko sesia enya hwe.
But you are a Christian, you know that is not right. You have to be married.
But Bible honemra so on wiase mra nso akwani nkwanhia so wo ho.
No, but if you are saying you are being deliberate.
Nyankopon hu say wa bonipa ye be go through into the boni free tato e de man bi. Obanie you know say you can afford food for oban but oban be kwa bonten. Am obi the fried rice na nada. Do you understand what I say? Intino edu baby a Bible nchurch ne unya akwara no nya e ma se oto sanso hwe ni mu a otumi hyede.
Intenti na so de titi ni ye nti oni Bible akwankyere ene nkyerɛkyerɛ na
obeware nya ne de sa se what ebiso ana onim na enso enka nkyerem se wanyi ye nkola no we've not done anything like that. O ma me be hwewa yo bibia na enso jo boy bia or dey say like be school binti be fall in love with attitude ni nyoma bi now I could dinachi.
You advise ladies now, if knowing what you know now, to get married after 35.
Think of marriage after 35 or get married after 35. Wow. Do you know why?
Tell us.
What I have gone through, no, I was happy that every man that I went through, no, young bomi to you, young woman sekai, young bomi in prime, I'm a many back one channel because life now you go through, you be an yama many papa nenet.
You've gone through abuse.
Wow. And you be an o maame no papa tenase na umdi nyame suro sa ka ho na asa adwene education ho e de wanyini into there are a lot of people are like me going through what I went through o maame to kwan o papa ewu o maame woni o maame nua nete ono nana nete one no wofa one ne anti they go through that into no sa koda no one hwe ya he or she would do a lot of things, end up in prison, give birth 3, 4, 5, a whole lot.
And society gets to judge them.
Judge them, they don't know. So me, from my experience, I will advise that as a young girl, if you can go to school, go to the school, finish, have your degree, work, have an experience, 2, 3, salary name. As you are working, as I speak, I have 2, my children. My stepchildren, Junior is in a disco, and my other daughter, Nikita, is at the Bree Girls. And Omoma Kwanya, or so person classes, and I'm saying, hey, I got to school more 3 months. My friend wants to mount that. One room cook room. Oh, buy us up classes, 1 year classes. So what were you doing in school? In your free time, you didn't learn? Or buy me the not go to hairdressing. O suya tibo. No one says this year we go mammy me call wig baby I wash me wig. At the same time from secondary school no on to me into nephew because dream na me kaminya na me peno ono na me de be mom. Inti no we secondary school no wo twa wan twa very right akopin so be colleague oni bi.
Wow. So you want your kids to go to university.
Yes.
Something you couldn't achieve. You want
yes,
them.
so they call
You regret not going to or completing secondary school. You have regrets for that?
I regret it because I can't do anything about it. But I feel, say, in their era, life will be more difficult and challenging. But say, what me concentrate to school no now was own classes no. Or college loose. No, I call a 3 year na numere. Lige bofa your farmers in school penny a fano. No money na be fi. Nti un come 9 one time say wa brain to unsuande. To buy books no go back to it.
That is great home training and also equipping them with life skills.
Bola, says that you we school no ntimi afanya yo timi be salon.
Are we losing that as modern day parents? Because parents will say, oh, you go to school, after that you are doing extra classes, there's vacation classes. Some even don't know how to do home chores. They don't know how to cook. They get worried with that.
Nikita is 16, 10, 17.
Yeah. Right.
When you're in Legon, then you use that craft you went to learn to feed yourself.
Okay.
Then I'll pay the school fees.
Even now when you travel, I go to the States or in London now, that people who are in college or in universities, they also get to do something. They earn. We work.
Yes. Two coins is here. When you're a Jumanya, you can have people here doing to susket 1 or 2 places. And
also for the men, you're saying that really knowing what you know, a man should be 40 and now think of marriage. But they will say, oh, a woman will also say that our biological clocks are taken away, so we need to give birth.
Biological clocks, no, it will hot.
Yes.
Nature, it's real.
That's right. So how then do they beat that?
So what I'm saying is, I'm not stamping on a 35, but if from your 32 they're going, because Bola, or because school by 25, maybe I feel no degree we are candy or one, or we have 28, 30, nothing. Degree, but even from 22, also we started swing Juma along school now walk on, and now we are BB along school now they con, so that by the time you are 30, Bola, when we see kakra, in between when your dog kakra, broken heart kakra, ebi abuse mu kakra, and but say obaya ready so by equipping one, and must obi abuse no ye quick free
no. Which is something you didn't know, so it was
know,
difficult.
I mean,
no, but back then you didn't know. Okay, so he helped you.
Yes, me back then, me for relationship na ye kwani na me hu so ye kwajo for kram to me di jaw.
Oh, sir.
Yes, well I'm a party affair.
You want a hard working.
Yes, a party affair.
Speak some more English for us. You are
sorry. I
no problem.
I like beautiful things.
Right.
I like beautiful things.
Sure.
And I want to live good.
So you want a man who's also supportive and diligent, hardworking.
Yes. You may find that person maybe at age 25, and then you build with the person.
Correct.
If the person don't change, why leave?
Okay.
You won't leave. You still be with the person. But in a relationship, when we're all growing up, we tried something.
So you've left a man at a point in your life where that person was lazy. Oh. And you told
I don't have to spend 10 years with you to see that. When a man is lazy, after a year or two, you will notice.
Wow.
And me, because I'm on speed. Not speed to crash, but speed limit to find myself.